Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to work on top of this. This dried very, very nicely. Now I'm going to apologize in advance. I have neighbors next door working on things. I have them cutting the grass, and my dog is in the other room barking once in a blue moon. I'm in here with the foster dog. As you can hear, I don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but sometimes I'm just like, I gotta move, I gotta move. They drive me nuts. So I just want to record, it's that kind of thing. So we're going to be putting our stuff on here. So this is how this came out. And I love it. I love the texture. Now I want to show you this. Remember, this was the tissue paper. And if you want to see this video, it's the video before this. But you could see the that newspaper clipping or whatever it was, the ephemera, underneath that tissue paper. How cool. It's like a ghosting effect, which gives me so many ideas. Okay, so here we go. Now, I have a lot of things I pulled out of my folder that I keep over there of like all the old stuff. I have old fabric pieces that I've made and old fabric dolls that I mean, just so much stuff. So some of you might remember a few of these. Now, these are drawn on, I don't know if it's called onion skin paper or, it's just very thin see-through paper. And I do that so I can either trace them or, keep them. So this is one. I might do her. I can change her up. This is just paper that I have. I have this doll. Remember this doll I did years ago as a, I did her because I wanted to do which I did, a art quilt on her. And so I wanted to kind of draw out the doll. So I have her. She'd be fun. I have this face that I did. Same kind of gig. I have this face, which this is from my goddess drawing. So that would be cool. And I believe these are just blank I brought over to draw on. So now it's time to find which one. So if I go with this, that would be a good one. But if I go with her, it's going to cover up a lot of that background. Am I mad at it? No. But not exactly what I want right now. Her, she'd be pretty cute. I can move her over this way. So that's a maybe. I know it's hard to see the face, but then we have her, which she's really cute. All I really have to do is put on hair and then like other little things around. It'd be cool to, which I could do prior. Maybe I'll do her and then just jazz her up a little bit. She needs some color, more colors like yellow and maybe some white or something to pop out a little bit more. But I can do this and make all this dripping down, put her on here, and then it looks like her hair dripping down, and then I can continue on. That's a thought. This one, which that'd be cute too, because her hair would be going that way. I could do like, maybe, I don't like doing in the middle, but I can kind of do like off the middle a little bit and do that. So it's between those two. Which ones I didn't know. I don't know. I'm kind of going with this one. Okay, I think I'm going with this one. And like I said, I love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black India ink. And you know what? This could be any color. I don't know why it's not coming up as black as it is. Because it's black. Let's see. That's a little too white. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, so I know she's going around here, and I don't care if it gets in there because she's pretty, and I am going to do some, like, I didn't thin it, as you can see, and I'm just going to kind of roll it and bring it down. You'll see. I know it's black. It's black. It's all right. Thing is it doesn't have to be curly or be anything other. Okay. So you see how we got that going on? And then if I put her, like I can play with it, I'm good. So what I like to do is, see this like thin, I'm going to roll it. You see what I'm doing? Okay. And then I'm just going to lightly like drag it through. And when I do that, I'm going to bring it down like this. I love when there's long hair. Okay. Oh, I like it. Oh, I love this. And I hate to waste it, but I don't want to put it anywhere on here. So I'm going to have to waste it. But always have, oh, you know what I have? I have a piece of paper here. Like, never waste. I mean, look at the great markings that we're getting. I hate wasting. My paper looks yellow. I really got to work on that, but not right now. Right? And you can see it's starting to dry, so I'm really going to push in hard. And remember, this stuff is permanent, so, you know. Then I'm going to take my brush. I really got to get fresh water. I just want because I'm going to put some highlights in it, so I'm not worried. Oh, you can tell it's hot and humid out. And the great thing is, when I'm done, if I'm not happy with whatever sequence I have got going on here, for the hair, I can paint over it. I put a different ink, it doesn't matter. But this is where she'll go. And you see how I really want that hair? Now remember, the hair, let's see if I can do this. It's going to go, like, it's going to continue on her face with some bangs. I haven't quite decided yet. So it will continue. This won't be the bald part. But look, it's already drying permanent. I love it. I love ink. I really got to pull my inks out. You can hear the neighbors. Okay. So that's what I'm loving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you. It's going to dry. And then when we come back, we will play. Okay, that didn't take too long. So we are gonna get it, let's see, get it going. So that's that. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. I don't, you know, on her there is, you probably, are you able to see? Yeah, a little bit of the shininess, which is, I use crayon on her. I use just kids Crayola crayons, and colored her. Very, very waxy. And the reason that I did it is for just this reason. Now, I can trace her, which I very well might do. If, let me see. Just to get the shape. And then use her, or I could just use her. Not quite sure yet. I have to think about it. I'll be back. All I decided to do was cut the shape out, because that's really what I like. I love to color them differently, so it's basically the shape. I could take a knife and cut it out, and I have the stencil, so I'm good with that. Okay, so here's where she's going to go. Now, here's where you make decisions. Do you want to keep her hair black? I kind of like the black. Do you want to, you know, maybe add some different dimension or whatever? Yeah, you can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some Mod Podge down. I'm going to use Mod Podge paper because I always use it. We're going to put her down. I'm going to have to lay something on top just so she holds down, because the wax made it like a wax paper almost. I'm not worried about it. I can paint on it or whatever, but I guess I was being fancy here. Look at that. Darker light. Ooh, girl. And that's basically where I want her. So I just got to figure exactly where. I think I'm digging here. I think I'm digging there. What I'm going to do is take, this is a colored pencil, but what I'm going to do is just kind of mark here. Yeah. So I know kind of where I want that head to go when I go to glue her. Now you can see it's a little still wet there. I don't care. I like to shake my glue. Mod Podge, you normally shake it. It tells you not to shake it because of the bubbles, but I'm okay. I like to shake it because this is an older batch. If it was a newer batch, probably wouldn't shake it. I need to get a brush. Oh, I gotta get new water. Okay. This is my Mod Podge brush. And I'm going in. And you want to lay it pretty thick in the middle. And this is the paper one. You can use the matte one. You can use, I had to make sure I was recording. I do that all the time. You can use the matte one. You can use gloss, whatever you have. Sometimes I use a glue stick, which you can use. You can use white school glue. You can use white everything glue. I can't remember, multi-purpose glue, I think it's called. So I'm just gonna run this over these edges like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna lay her down approximately where I want her, and make her straight or not straight, you know, whatever way she wants to swing. And my new thing I'm going to be doing is not swinging, although sometimes, but one of my new things I'm going to start doing is adding more than one to the canvas. This won't be it. This won't be this one, but that's what I want to start doing. And here I go. I'm just pressing over. I don't need the boogery glue. That's how you know I'm at the end. Push it out, push it out, push it out. Okay. I'm going to paint over her, so I'm not worried about her skin or anything like that, or I'll go over with a colored pencils, whatever. Oh, wrong one. Okay, we'll put it in there. And I see right here it needs it. And this is just how I do it. You can do it whatever way you want. You can see some of that ink's not dry. I'm not going to worry about it. And if I had Q-tips here, those are my favorite to use. And I'm just pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down. Not too much, because remember, if you're using a regular canvas, it's going to be pushy. Like, so when you push it down, it's going to kind of lift up. So just, you know, don't push down too much. I just kind of go over it, go over it, go over it, go over it. And then I can go in with a, like, let's say I don't want this black on here, with a wet brush, right? And I can go in with a clean part of my paper toweling, or paper, whatever you're using, and just give her a wipe, like we're wiping her face. Like that. But remember, we're painting. We're going to be painting. But, you know, if you can get the excess off, why are you going to, you know, make more work for yourself, I guess. Because this is just a piece of printer paper underneath here, you know. So that is where we are. I'm okay with everything else. The arm, let's see, it gets just a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, again, just kind of dab it up. There you go, see? Oh, good. And I'm loving the black hair. Loving the black hair. So I'm going to leave that sit here for a second. And then I'm going to just sit and see if I can get this a little bit better. That's a little bit better. That's a little not. That's a little too light. That might be. Let's see if we reset it. Reset. Okay. Yeah, you can see the colors a little bit better there. I don't know why when you hit white balance it makes it like that, but we're not doing that. And I'm going to bring it in. Let's see if that's all right. Tell me at this point, it's at 2:14. So tell me at this point if it's blurry when you're looking at it or whatever. I'm going to have to work on this. I had to close my blinds and everything because everybody's out there working and just didn't feel like it, but I have my lights on. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay. Oh, I'm loving the hair though. Okay. All right. So I know I want to bring in some of this purple, pink, some of the blue. Something else I wanted to tell you was that when you do this, I'm not going to keep you in this like forever long video, but something I like to do when I do this, cut this out, what I can do is then put this on as a mask. So if I want to spray around, or I guess I can show you. I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I made. So it's a mask. So now I can put this on here and I can flick paint, I can do whatever, and it won't get underneath. Just make sure you always cut these little pieces out because you don't want it to be nothing on it and it not be the same, right? Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. It's going to probably take a few. And when I come back, we will move on, go on to the next part. This is my favorite part. Well, no, doing the background's my favorite part. It's all my favorite part. We'll get her going and make a really cool painting. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, it's drying. I'm just going to end here. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know if somebody else is fighting. It's getting too loud next door. They're just working in their yard. But, you know, I'll just stop it here and then I'll be back in another video and we'll finish and play around. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys, so very much. I love you guys. Bye.